Multi-exclusive dimensional being Ka with another exclusive. Today's video is going to basically be about how to activate all your 7 chakras. Well, basically, if something's not activated in your body, then it can't be used. For instance, they say, let's break down what is the chakras. The chakras are the divine power within you, which is in your body, stored in your body. It's stored internally, and the way you express yourself, which is externally, is how it's being produced. So if you can't, if you're prohibited to actually push something out, then basically that means it's not activated or it's blocked. But it's always activated. As long as you're breathing and you're existed on this planet, you're always gonna have activated chakras. Always. You take it with you. It comes with you. It leaves with you. So if anybody on the internet or on the media say how to activate your third eye, how to activate your throat chakra, or how to activate basically your root chakra, which is the sun, how to activate your first eye chakra, which is your moon, how to activate your throat chakra, which is Mercury, with your communication, how to activate your heart chakra, which is Venus, love, desires, how to activate your solar plex, which is your passion, your ability, which is relating to the gut, how to activate your sacral chakra, which is related to your sexual desires, or how to activate your root chakra, which is your security, your stability, which is correlating to Saturn. And the sacral chakra will be relating to sex. You can use Pluto, you can use Venus, love, desires, and the sacral and the solar plexus will basically be Mars, your passion, your ability, what you're defined about. But you gotta understand and understand that every spectrum on your body insists of basically how you relate to the world. Neptune will basically be correlating to your internal realm, which is the unseen, which is the liquid. Also, that's how you correlate things. Jupiter would be wisdom and knowledge. So that would basically be based on your brain, which is your root chakra. Feel me? These are already activated. These are already lit. It's to the point where you believe into somebody else's illusion or somebody else's imagination, creativity. They try to tell you, oh, you have to do this to activate this chakra. You got to do this to activate chakra. That's a fucking lie. Your chakras are already activated. It's just the programs that you was inclined and pushed upon to and born into are the blockages and the illusions that's basically creating circumstances and situations to block you out. But your chakras is activated, but your shits are being activated towards something that's based on a program. So as in the government is controlling that chakra, the government is controlling that program, the government is basically finding out how you vibrate and finding out what you do almost to the point where you basically want to be passionate, desire to do something else, but you don't have the energy to do it. Cause that's because you're being controlled and you put all your energy into something outside of you. You ain't have no time to have self-indulgence. So you get up again, ready for work, for another angry ass motherfucking circumstance situation of repeating the same process. And of course, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna get wearied out. That's why it's very important. So for instance, like Monday will be Moon Day. That's how you activate. That's basically how the powers are being shifted. Tuesday will be Mars, aggression, passion, desire, self, motivation. Wednesday would be Mercury, thinking, communication, analyzing. Thursday will be Jupiter, where you get all the wisdom and knowledge, which today is Thursday, which is February 27th, 2020. You get all the wisdom and knowledge today. Friday would be Venus, love, appreciation, value, desires, how you relate to someone. Saturday would be Saturn, how you discipline, self-indulgence, limits, boundaries, restrictions. Sunday would be Sunday, which is the sun in the sky. Then Monday would be Uranus Day. Then Tuesday would be Pluto. Yeah, that's basically it. That's how you correlate these energies. But these energies don't necessarily have to be activated on these certain days. you can always activate and tap into these energies. So that's correlating it to what you need to do on a day-to-day basis is keep these activations and these energies activated and not get stuck up into illusions and not hold back. And whatever's holding you back, fight those emotions, fight those internals, fight those demons, get them out of you. Don't let them things use you or put you down and make you feel some kind of way, because shit always like that gonna happen. Because that's you getting back to fighting, finding yourself and knowing yourself. So with that being said, that's just on a day-to-day basis. And if you're not actually putting in the time and the work and the energies needed on your self-indulgence, you're going to be putting in time and energy and work needed for somebody else, imagination, somebody else, building to be grown, somebody else, business to grow, somebody else, desires and passions, imagination, wants and needs to grow. Almost to the point you win the frustration and you get the short end of the stick. And we ain't come here to get the short end of the stick. We came here to get the long end of the stick. The basically the beginning of the stick, the middle of the stick, almost to the point the stick ends and break, and we gonna create another motherfucking stick to actually go upon and reside on and assist on. This way we won't have to witness circumstances and situations and trials and tribulations and putting ourselves in predicaments and substances of actually holding back. We honoring on these things, we collecting these things, we grabbing these things, we going for it. We're not letting it chase us. We're not letting it destroy us. We're not letting us put us through circumstances and situations that keep us back and stagnated. We are actually pushing through this shit. We are actually putting our foot down on this shit. We controlling this shit. We running these bitches. We not being ran out. And that's basically on a day-to-day basis. And I'm not correlating it to a female. Females, y'all, I'm going to be hard on y'all asses too. If y'all really want to see manifestations, y'all got to really put time and effort into yourself. Put time into yourself. Believe into yourself. Just because you was born into this world and you was up under a lot of programmings and you ain't have control, that don't necessarily means hang it up. Feel me? Because once you grow up out of your childistic ways, you actually, your power starts to actually hinders and go down, because basically your time of being a child was the time to actually just have fun and just be cool and be creative. Now it's just to the point where you became an adult. You became stuck in so many programs. You gotta work. You just, feel me? You just had to do more extra. The more energy you get to something, the less energy you have to push out, depending on what kind of person you is. Now, if you a strong person and you pushing through this shit, you fighting through this shit, and you carrying the whole world on your shoulders, which correlating to the care energy, which is the moon, which is the first eye. If you putting a lot on that shit, then basically you're gonna witness what you're consciously aware of. Now, if you're going within, you being balanced with things, you're gonna witness both scales and both spectrums, and you're gonna put yourself in a circumstance situation to handle the obstacles that's being put in front of you and being placed in front of you. This way, you will be able to actually break through these things, and these things won't hold you back. These things won't harm you. These things won't hurt you. These things won't bring no negative turmoil on your side, so you won't have to be experiencing these downfalls, these trials and tribulations, these circumstances and situations, these angerments, these misunderstandings. This way you'll be able to overstand it, stand over it, not stand under it. Feel me? That's why it's so important to really get connected and in tune with yourself. This way your self-health and your self-wealth is actually balanced and even on the fell scale. And you're not putting yourself in predicaments of actually being stagnated and being stuck into one place to repeat this shit all over again. So basically, the shit that they telling you on the internet, stop listening to these people, man. Everything is activated inside your body already. You already have the powers within you already. So if anybody ever tell you, say, oh, this is not active, you got to do this, for me, that's a ritual, for me. You don't know what kind of being or what kind of spirit created that ritual. You just basically being trapped into that being. You go into that being's imagination. That's why you're supposed to do things in your own way. Do things in your own alignments. Put good energy into what you about to value. Put good energy into what you about to do. Put good energy to what you about to express yourself to. And not be out here fixated and trying to do things the other way of people doing things. No, it don't go like that. That's why you need to really be more self-inclined with yourself and know thyself. This way, when you actually participate in these energies, you'll know what you're doing. You'll know how you partake in it and pushing it forward for it can be abstracted towards you, so you can build a equivalent. You can build an aquarium and to be fixated into your own temples, into your own crystals, into your own diorads, into your own pyramids, into your own structures, into your own concepts. And I'm talking 10th house and shit. So with that being said, I'm gonna basically break down how you can activate these chakras in your own way, being that they're already activated, and what you need to do on a day-to-day basis to keep these activated. Because consistency is key. If you're not consistent, then you're gonna slack off. Then you're not gonna be able to actually take the energies. You're gonna get washed up under the energies, almost to the point you're gonna be behind. You're gonna be playing catch up, and playing catch up is something that you don't want to do. That's like putting out. That's like eating ketchup and you ain't got nothing to eat it with. So you basically putting all that sugar and all that shit in your system. Now you got to come back to the existence of actually getting back towards what you need to do in order for you to activate your chakras. This is real shit. This is playing out on an everyday, day-to-day basis. This is played out on an everyday, day-to-day basis scale. And if you're not consistent, motherfucker, you're going to stay stagnated in hell. Now let's get into these chakras and how to open them on the actual alignment. Now look, your root chakra is your sun, is the way you express yourself, is your thoughts, what you receive, what you achieve, which is your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign, what you need to really know so you can know thyself and know that this is just your spirit, which is the overall, which is the frequency, which is the thought, which is the receiver, which is the touchdown. Feel me? This is what's being pushed out, which is the information. Your soul is your feelings, your internal, your moon, what came second. That's basically your soul, your moon sign. That's what you're perceiving as a second day-to-day basis. That's a piece of your spirit. That's how you express it. And you're moving yourself through the fluids, which is the spiritual spectrums, which is the yin realm. That's basically internally what you can't see with your two eyes, but you can perceive with your first eye, your spiritual eye. Now, the third, which came third, which is the physical, which is the throat chakra, talking, communication, logic, analyzing, vowels, consonants. That's what's being pushed out throughout the throat, which is basically correlating to Mercury, thinking and communication and travel, analytics. Now, we move down. The root chakra, in order to keep this going, you have to think frequently. You're always gonna be thinking. You're always gonna be thinking, but you need to be thinking and having imagination, creativity. With the first eye, which is the spiritual eye, which is right here. Now to keep this activated, you gotta express yourself. You gotta talk up. You can't be stagnated. You can't just stay back and let people talk down on you. Talk up. Outburst one day. Express yourself. Put it out there. Put it in their face. Let them feel that shit. Now, we move down to heart chakra. Is how we express our love, care, how we care for ourselves, our desires, our wants, our needs. You want a big chest, you gotta work out for that. You just gotta live in the moment. It feels good to have a good chest. It feels good to have a big chest. It feels good to have a strong chest. It feels good to have a powerful chest. It feels good. Feel like you already got it already. You have everything already. You successful already. You rich already. Don't get diluted into these programs. Protect your chakras. Know that when you get back to yourself, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a fight because you were stagnated and stuck in so many programs almost to the point where you was just basically in a hell cell. Boom. We're going to move down. We are at the solar plexus, which is your passion, your desire, your gut feeling, the way you feel, your intentions, your passion, your fire. Bring that pain. Put some motivation in you. Put some self-expression in you. Go to the gym. Use your power, your expression. Use your fifth house, your Leo, your fire. Your rage. That's how you activate your solar plexus. Now your sacral chakra. That's how you express yourself in bed. How you want to increase your sex, your imagination. Get hard with your mind. Think about using your mind without having to jerk off, without having to touch yourself, without having to touch your girl. Just make sex with her in your mind. Get your shit hard. Talk to your chakras. Communicate with your chakras. Know that it's lit already. You just gotta spark that lighter to light them up. Get them going. Get it pumping. Get it pumping. Get it in motion. Feel me? Do some dancing. Get intellectual. Spin around. Do some exercise. Do some dancing. Do some yoga. Do some meditation. Go within with your motherfucking self. Feel me? Now your root chakra is how you secure yourself, how you stay balanced, how you stay clean, how you detox your body, how you cleanse your body, how you feel great, how you cleanse your mind, body, soul, and spirit, how you put aggression into it, how you express yourself. Your legs is Saturn, how you travel, which basically correlating with Jupiter. Jupiter is your legs, how you travel. You need your legs to get to point A to point B to point C. Your gut feelings, what you feel internally, is how you express yourself. Your skin is your protection, your security, Pluto, expression, transformation, death. That's what your chakras are. Feel me? And goes to show that's how you know they're activated. By you self-indulging in yourself, by you believing in yourself, by you talking to yourself, by you activating your power, by you activating your energy, by you activating your frequency, vibrations, energy, how you express yourself, how you put your body in motion, baby. Put it in motion, baby. That's how you activate your seven chakras, motherfucker. They activated already. So whoever told you that, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, don't do that. Get in the mirror and talk good of yourself and go within. And that's all you how to do. Feel me? Multi-exclusive dimensional being Kai with another exclusive. I love y'all.